Baya swag. Gels. Baya. What's going on, people? Welcome back to League M for another video. Man United 1, Chelsea 1. Ew.
Come on, man.
That was a horrible game to watch. Horrible from both sides, lacked so much quality. And usually when teams are horrible, as we've seen in this game, this is the kind of result you'll get. Goals where in some cases you need to capitalize on a mistake, other cases you just need a special moment from a special player. I actually think that if there were less mistakes from our side, Sanchez, we'd have come away with a victory. But to go into the game briefly, in the first half, a bit of sloppiness from both teams. Both teams just couldn't string passes together, just lacking guile in the final third. He actually had a great opportunity to go in front from a corner where Maduaki's effort actually hit the post. And from then on, the game speeds up a little bit, starts being more end-to-end in certain periods. It's Chelsea asking more of the questions, but then nothing in the end. And just as the first half comes to an end, and United almost get in front with Marcus Rashford's effort actually hitting the crossbar. In the end, both teams just needed more composure in the final third. It was just,
Oh my God.
Can't even begin to describe. The second half was no different, just as whack. Neto closest to getting a goal in the early stages of the second half, but he saw his effort go wide of the post. It was fairly close. From then on, just a lot of nothing happening, but then Robert Sanchez at one point or another has to cash in just a brainless moment. Causes a penalty, of which it wasn't even necessary. Højlund's first touch was so horrible. It was already taking him away from the goal. I actually think if he just stood his ground, there'd have been no problems. No, he decided to go down. Catches Højlund, causes a penalty, Bruno sends him the wrong way. That joy is short-lived because Caicedo scores a stunner. And we're back in the game. We almost made it 2 after Caicedo got the ball in midfield, passed it to Jackson. Jackson laid it off to Enzo, but then his effort went over the bar. And yeah, horrible game. Pedro Neto, Caicedo, and Lavia, the only positives out of this game for me. They were the best performers. The rest of the front four needed to be better. I actually think Christopher Nkunku could have been introduced in this game. If Palmer was off game, we could have introduced João Felix as well. Palmer was really off game, but a couple of good moments. Jackson as well. I really think those subs could have at least affected the game positively, because the subs that were made didn't have enough time to affect the game. The back four actually weren't too bad for the most part. I actually think they were very much let down by the goalkeeper. But one person I want to highlight is Malo Gusto. The question that I have is, this role we're deploying him in, is he really the best for it? It seems as if it requires him to contribute in both ends of the field. And as much as I understand the physical toll it takes, and that it actually shows that he has an insane engine on him, because at one point he's back defending, and then at another point when you have the ball, he's the one making the runs in behind sometimes, and the opportunities fall to him, but you honestly needed quality on the other end of the pitch, and he lacked that, to put it bluntly. So several opportunities landed to him and he just lacked the end product. And I think that is something the coach should look at and revise to see if he's actually the best for this role. I actually think Reece James could do better. But then looking at how he just came back from injury and taking into account the physical toll this role takes on the body, I don't want to risk it. Marco Correa needs to start back again in left back. Gusto needs to find his form again. now that Reece is back and it looks like he's okay, he should be the one playing at right back. I actually think we should try Kukurea in that role and see, because I know he has an engine on him, and I think he has, you know, as much as he's less technical than Malo Gusto, I think he'll give us better quality in the final third. This is a game we could have lost. Given the quality or lack thereof that we displayed, we were lucky to come away with a draw. And we're facing Arsenal next. We cannot afford to put up such a display against them of all people.
The boy is busy Penny.
We actually need to turn up for that game. Know how they look at the moment. I'm gonna touch on that now. I'll touch on that later. But yeah, no, if we play the same way, then we're in so much trouble. For real. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. You guys let me know your thoughts on the comment sections below. I think we're all thinking the same thing, but I would very much like to get your takes on it, your 2 cents. So let me know in the comment sections below what you think, and please do not forget, if you're new, to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Keep it M.